My favorite thing about this class is most likely the amount of freedom we have, like the amount of creative freedom. So we can just like go around, record whatever, as long as it fits the guideline. And it just helps us express our creativity way more.
My name is Christina Lewis, and I teach digital arts at Jefferson High School in Daly City.
I'm John Giambruno, or Mr. G. I teach digital filmmaking, digital 3D modeling animation, and digital communications, plus advanced levels of those classes at Menlo-Atherton High School.
Students should be interested in the digital arts because every company has an artist. So either you might be working in-house, being hired by a company to do artwork, or you might be working for your independence or freelance, or working with a company that will assign you out to other companies. But part of this class is we're learning photo manipulation, we're learning graphic design, we're learning video pre and post production. So this class isn't going to set you up for one job. This is going to set you up for the entire digital art industry, so that you can wear many hats and figure out where it is you want to end up.
In digital communications, half the class is in the TV studio producing the live show for that day, and the other half of the class is working with Adobe Premiere on their segments. And so our show usually consists of about 8 announcements, and then we usually cut to a segment package, and then we cut back to a few more announcements. So half the class is producing a segment, while half the class is producing a show, and we just keep switching.
In this class, for hard skills, I've learned like basic rules of cinematography and how to use like editing software. But I've also learned, in terms of soft skills, I've learned like teamwork, because we do a lot of group work in this class, and also time management, because during our independent work, we sort of have to work quickly and we do have deadlines, so it kind of keeps us moving at a quick pace.
My favorite thing about this class is probably the community that there is. Everyone is super helpful and kind and will do whatever they can to help you do your best.
In my filmmaking class, students learn the basics of more of the narrative side of filmmaking. So we learn on Adobe Premiere, and most of our projects focus on like the fictional side where they're telling stories, and they learn special effects, and they learn composition with the cameras, and they learn how to do proper sound acquisition with mics and booms and all that stuff.
This class, it's pretty different from other classes. I mean, it has a much more, I guess, chill atmosphere. Most of the time we just sit down and work. We get some instruction in the beginning, but mostly the teacher just lets us work, get our stuff done, and yeah, we're free to do whatever we want, really.
And then my 3D modeling animation class, they are using Autodesk Maya, and they learn the entire pipeline from start to finish. So they create a model, then they color it with UV mapping, and then they rig it, and then they actually light it and render it all out. And that usually takes the whole year.
My class will prepare you for the job world. We have deadlines. We have the real world of time management, of having multiple projects at the same time, and realizing you got to shuffle things around to meet your deadlines. And all of our students make a portfolio, and this is really what's going to get them the job. So every project we do is industry portfolio worthy.
My favorite story about a misconception about this class is I've had a student asking him to be in my next class, my next level class, and he kind of gave a deep sigh and he said, I really need a class where I don't work as much. And so a misconception is while these classes are very fun, I think students don't realize how much work and effort's involved in actually producing a film or some sort of video game or animation on the design side. And so we are constantly doing stuff. There's rarely any downtime. So either we're filming, producing, or we're editing. There's always something to be done, and we're very active and very busy.
Students should pursue a career and lifestyle in the digital arts, because the digital arts will be around forever. The arts are one of the oldest professions known to man, and as long as there are people and things being made, there will be a need for artists. And digital arts allows you to adapt with the new wave of technology going by.
I tell students that are interested to just be prepared, to have a lot of your time be focused on what you want to do instead of what you're doing. because a lot of this class is improv of what you're doing, and all these projects are your own projects. So the more effort you put into these projects, the better your portfolio could be. So I'd honestly just recommend that if you want to take this class, be more creative and work hard, because that is honestly like the best part about this class, is that you have this creative freedom and you're allowed to express it however you want.